pace lap around the track. Should be going green next time by. Next race will be the limited buggies. Limited buggy division coming up after this. As Dave's back up here in the booth, I was telling everybody the points chase for this is probably the tightest of the entire series. First and second are tied with the same amount of points, and third is 7 points back. Yeah, I mentioned that. Don't sit on those glasses. One more turn remaining before we take the green flag, as our Can-Am should be pulling into the infield right about now. Is that Dave Arnold? Or Dave Arnold. Is that Gary Lane driving the pace?
Probably.
Is it?
All right, I'll try not to step on this pair I got on. My bomber eye, where I got to throw that out there. Thanks, Tommy Bonacci. All right, Choosy, Orr, and Venistra.
Choosy gets a little shot, but he's getting a little heat to the outside going into turn number 2. Robert Orr's trying to make something happen on the outside. Wasn't quite close enough. But Choozy's been awful active on the social medias the last couple weeks or so.
Yes, he has.
Working on his truck. I guess he had, I wasn't able to quite understand what was happening, but he had some sort of mechanical issues or couldn't find a certain part or two or something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, and it was one of what I was talking about when we were at the break, and I talked to him a little bit about this being tied and with qualifying, and then Robert Orr was there, and he's like, well, mine's a Mitsubishi, and there's only made them for 4 years. You know how hard it is to find at the junkyard where you can just go out and find stuff at the pick-apart. Bent Venistra there. Or Scott Johnson used to run that truck there. It's great that Brett bought it and still racing. Great shot overhead as they come down through the midfield there into the right hand 90-degree turn, sets them into the split section there. And I love watching that drone as they go there. They're both sticking on the outside section there. Kind of opposite jumps there as they roll through the splits. And it looks like this, Robert Orr right on the tail of Choosy. The point championship. Love watching the aerial shot. The drone chases them down. Looks like Choosy gets a little bit of a lead there, hits the binders, gets on it a little bit, slides around that left-hander. And looks like another little separation there. Robert Orr will going to tuck it up here about 3 car lengths as they head into that right-hander once again into the split section. Let's see if they follow the leader here again. Sticking to the inside section this time. Kind of switching it up there. Venistra sticks to the outside. Choosy making a run here, wants a championship there. The OC Concrete racing there, Brent Venistra. Now looking at the times here, 58.227 to a 58.4 to a 58.9. So it's pretty close on the time. Venistra, though, just a little bit off the pace. Now look at this. Orr now coming up, looking to the inside there. It's going to be side by side as they go through the rollers down into the gravity cavity. They're going to pop it up here. Door to door. Choosy will have the inside line into the right-hander. Let's see if Orr takes and sweeps around the outside, or is he going to go for the inside out? Oh, they lean a little bit on each other there, but it looks like the separation there. Orr back a little bit. Choosy able to get a little bit of breathing room as they come around that final turn. Next time around should be the comp caution. 6 laps remaining here. 10 laps make up the distance here. Choosy still out front, followed by Orr. Let's see if Orr can come up and get on his back bumper one more time. Four laps were to go. Let's watch Orr now. Overhead shot there. Let's see Venistra back in that third position as they go into the right-hander. Orr gets up a little bit closer this time. He knows he's going to have to make a move here soon. Comp caution's going to come out. Time to re-rack, restack. Here we go. Choosy. Orr. And that will leave Venistra in that third spot as they come ready to come across. Halfway there, halfway home. Oh boy, look at this. La Bufadora in the house. Our good buddy Ruben. Great to see him up and walking around again. Saw him at Glen Helen, but he was in a good little Class 11 crash there at Glen Helen a couple months ago. Great to see how he's recovered. And back out here making our tummies happy with all those great La Bufadora tacos. I'd say you got to get out there and follow these guys and their La Bufadora food truck. You can follow them, find out where they're at. It's worth it, trust me. One day he's going to let me know the secret to his peppers. Those are the best.
Well, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce Bing, for another one of our fans from the Midwest has checked in.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in, Bruce.
Now, the Midwest guys should come out here just to try his tacos.
Oh, yes. Now, Bruce,
that's worth the chat.
I'm not a big guy in the Mexican food, but I will stand in line for hours for one of La Bufadora's tacos. Oh, my gosh.
The closest to the real Mexican food down you get down in Mexico, like the Baja races, La Bufadora is the closest it comes to.
Yeah. Daryl Johnson chimes in. He goes, yep, those are the best.
Yep. Our good buddy, man. Love to see him out here.
Another one of our Midwest fans, Royce Arnold, has checked in.
I like his last name.
Arnold. Have you checked in to see if he's any kind of distant relative?
I don't know.
It's like some sort of warped, caved in, half knocked over family tree thing.
Oh, we've got them all. They're all over.
Yeah.
There's Arnolds in all kinds of wood piles.
James Burke checks in and goes, well, hello. And Royce goes, he's watching from Salt Lake.
What's up, James Burke? One of my iRacing guys, too.
I still ain't figured it out.
You got all that awesome computer?
Yeah.
You still haven't played it?
Yeah, it's probably got all of like 2 hours on this fancy computer.
Oh.
I haven't touched it since.
Well, I know January 27th we'll start the iRacing National Series. General Tire sponsoring it, of course. And we'll be seeing Burke in that one.
Well, if I was to plug it in right now and turn it on, iRacing would probably have to update for like 3 days.
Every time I turn that thing on, there's an update.
Boy, some nice racing. I couldn't help but think the first half, this is one of those situations where Robert Orr was just playing the yellow flag situation, waiting for the second half.
He was finding out where those sections out where he could try to make the move on.
But then again, Anthony wasn't exactly getting on it either. He was going just as fast as he needed to. Kurt Greaves is checked in.
What's up, Kurt?
Hey, Kurt. How you doing, my friend? Long time no talk to.
Talk about a great fabricator.
And every time I would call him, we would call each other from time to time. The first words I was off was never hello. Nothing like that. it would be, what are you doing? That's it. What are you doing?
Oh, look at this. Choosy and Orr going at it. Orr out on the inside. Choosy gets the hammer down, gets on the lob pedal, slides right in the front, takes the line
Keep in mind, they're tied in points right now.
I think there's
not
one
counting
point.
qualifying.
No, I think there was. Well, no, they're tied in points before.
Oh yeah, the comp yellow.
Yeah. Sliding around. Orr trying to go the long way around there. Choosy had that preferred bottom line coming around, hitting that apex just right to keep his momentum up.
Your buddy Burke checked. He says you will in fact see me there. Can't wait for the national series.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You probably won't see me until next year.
Got to get you on there announcing with us.
Oh, I can do that, but I'm having issues trying to update, plug it in, figure out how to turn it on.
Get the goats on the treadmill to generate the internet.
Oh, the goats are gone. Didn't I tell you that?
No.
Oh, goats are. We got flowers again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got
goats.
big bushes.
Oh,
flowers,
hold
side
on.
Side by side. Here we go. Outside entrance, inside exit. He's ducked to the inside. Trying to make it stick. He pulls up alongside. They make slight contact in the split lane. Now watch, he'll do it again. Outside entrance, inside exit. He'll come down to the inside.
Take it high. Use the apex coming around. He stayed a little too low, if you ask me. I would have gone a little wider. There, look at this, trying to make the room. Choosy trying to take the line away from him. Orr's going to have that outside line. He's going to try and make it work for him. That's where a lot of drivers say you want to be coming out of turn number 1 into the whoops.
White flag lap. Here it comes right now, right down to this.
This is white flag racing at its best.
One round of racing after this. Ha ha! Oh boy. I remember the days of watching Kurt Greaves work on trucks like these.
This was pretty much close to a premier class back in the day.
7S?
Yep.
It was. Crazy car counts back then, too.
I know those things are out there. We got to get them out here and race with us.
Oh, here we go.
Look at this.
He's trying to make it happen to the inside. He's got the
nose
there.
And Venistra high centers him as these two come in drag race. It's going to be Choosy Orr. And Venistra trying to get out the high center there.
Choosy left the door open.
Yeah.
But then he started chopping down and wasn't allowing Orr to go to the inside. Orr had it.
Yeah, usually the rule, if he's halfway, then you kind of back up. But if he's like a quarter, you can move down on him.
This finish, 100% credit goes to Robert Orr.
Oh, absolutely.
Because Choosy was beyond halfway as far as going around.
Yeah.
But Orr checked up, let him correct himself back down again, and we'll live to fight another day.
That was a good race.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to head down and talk about this story there. I can't wait to hear what they're saying. They're going to be smiles.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding? All 3 finished.
Yep.
That's a victory right there. Yeah, that's got to be Gary Lane on there behind that K&M because he's got his hands perfectly on 10 and 2. So once again, race number 5. Our next race of the afternoon will be limited buggies coming up next. Limited buggies should be out staging, getting ready to come on the track after these interviews. A little bit of track prep. But Dave Arnold's on his way down to the podium and talk to our top 3 finishers. As once again, the mini stock unofficial results. Brent Veenstra makes her cross line after getting high side in that final corner. Robert Orr, the pure sportsman, checked up in that last corner, allowed Anthony Choosy to get turned back around and back underway. So Choosy will take the win, Robert Orr second, and Veenstra will come around in third. Hey, Dave, did you ever notice that it's the mini stock guys that park about 100 yards away from the gate?
That's training for them.
Well, as the boys make their way up to the podium, let's go down trackside to Dave Arnold and our top 3 finishers in the mini stock race.
Yeah, man, what an exciting one as it was there. The points battle going on. Right beneath, we got, of course, Rob Orr and, man, Anthony Chusey as they ran right down to it. Well, Mr. Benistra, I got to say, first of all, $100 gift over there, K&N, you got to love that. But talk about this race. I mean, you're kind of back there just watching it unfold in front of you, but you're probably going, take each other out, take each other out.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just I was sitting back watching the show from, I think, the best seat of the house. I was right back of everybody, so it's pretty cool watching them battle it out.
I mean, honestly, look at the times. You guys are really close. I mean, it's like 0.3 of a second off the pace there. So, I mean, you're in the picture there. But I know they got a points battle going on, too.
Exactly. I don't want to screw up no points. So I'm just, if they wreck.
Just having fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I know you got people to thank.
Yeah, I just want to thank my friends and family for coming out, and, you know, K&N, General Tire, for helping us out, and contingency and whatnot, and Gas and Lee, and for putting this stuff on.
Right on. Benistra, everybody, a big congratulations to him, 3rd place. As we move on to Rob Orr, and man, Rob, what a battle you guys had. I got to say, you know, pretty much looked like the first half of the race, you guys are like, all right, trying to figure each other out, figuring out where his lines are.
Yeah, you try to look, try to find a weak spot, but it's tough. You know, sometimes there isn't one, you know, or you try to find where your truck's a little better, but the trucks are so close. He's a great driver. You know, he has to make a big mistake, and the biggest thing, we want a clean race. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity to win that race in a bad way, and that's not right. We want to win and go heads up, not take each other out, you know, do the cleanest thing we can, and it was a great battle. It was a great battle.
Well, I noticed right on that final turn, you kind of backed off just a little bit because you had that nose in there, but you didn't have half the truck. So instead of like changing them, you let them get readjusted, and then you guys drag raced.
Yeah, I mean, I could have turned right, but that's not how we do stuff. We try to be clean. If we're going to beat them, we're going to beat them clean, and then, you know, that's a victory, you know, without taking someone out. So it was a great race.
Well, it was an exciting race for sure, I got to say, and I know you got some people to thank.
Oh, my friends, family, my wife, who is behind the scenes taking care of me, making sure I don't forget anything. My dad, spotting, taking care of the truck. My stepmom over here, she's always, you know, she's the boss. And I'd also like to thank Gas, Poppy, Lee, the announcers, everybody out there working so hard to let us come out here and have fun. General Tire sticks with our class. They're a great help with us because it's tough for us to get out here, us mini stock guys, you know. Action Sports Canopy, Car Tech, K&N, Rugged Radios, just all the contingencies and sponsors, and everybody that watches at home on live feed also.
There he is, 2nd place, Rob Orr, everybody. Well, Mr. Chusey, what a heck of a race, I got to say. Anthony, let's talk a little bit about with you guys. You know, it looks like he was trying to fill some weaknesses out. Well, let me go back to right after qualifying. I was talking to you guys, both hanging out in your pits. You guys are kind of jawing a little bit, talking about your setups and all that, which was really cool because you guys are like tied to points coming into this.
You know, we both have such different trucks, so we learn off each other essentially. Even in the last couple years, how this mini stock class has progressed. If you look at the times, now we're dipping into the 57s. It's like we're all pushing each other further and further to see what these small chassis can do, and it's just a blast. Every time you come out here, you forget about all the worries back at home and everything, and just come out here and have a good race, especially with people that you like and you're fun racing with. You know, like Rob was saying, there's plenty of opportunities to pit somebody, but we're not about that. We're here to keep it clean, and you know, there's always tomorrow, so let's bring it in.
I think you guys are new, and he knew in that last turn with the two of you going into it, you got, hey man, let's decide it tomorrow and let's make it clean, right?
You know, I felt him right on my door there, and I felt the truck get just a little loose, and thankfully the berm was right there, and he ended up taking the inside left lane. And like you said, it was a drag race down to the finish, and we had actually talked about this a year ago. How cool would it be to have a finish just to drag down from the last corner across the checker? You know, and look, lo and behold, it came full circle. And I got to thank a couple people out there, my wife, for always being my #1 support in and out of the house, everything we do. Also, Oliver for spotting, Dan for helping with the setup, all the guys back at home at work, you know, thanks for giving me the weekend off. I know we're busy. And yeah, guys, it's been an honor. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
You got that, and then I do believe you got the K&N sticker on your truck, so there you go, $100 K&N. Congratulations. Let's give it up for Venistra, Orr, and Choosy, the top three. We're going to throw it back up to you, Scott.
Well, thanks a lot, David. Again, final congratulations to our top three finishers in the